For many, the journey through anxiety is not just a walk in the park. In fact, it's more like navigating a maze where every turn could bring a surprise. But today, we're going to map out the pathways to find a clear exit strategy. Anxiety, like a complex engine, runs on a feel of worry and fear. It's not just something crafted overnight, but is woven from threads of past experiences and future uncertainties. Just as a car has its intricate parts, anxiety has its components: physical symptoms, thoughts, and behaviors that intertwine to keep the engine running. Let's break down these components to see how they work together. First, we have physical symptoms, like a car's warning lights. They tell us something is not quite right. These can be rapid heartbeat, sweating, or shaking. Next, there are the thoughts, the drivers behind the wheel. These might include the fears of what could go wrong or memories of past events that didn't go well. And finally, behaviors. These are the routes we take to avoid breakdowns, like avoidance of situations that make us anxious. Each component affects and amplifies the others. For instance, a thought like "I'm going to mess up" can increase your heart rate, which in turn can lead you to avoid challenging situations, keeping the anxiety engine running. Understanding how these parts can interact allow us to start tinkering under the hood. Now that we understand the workings of our anxiety engine, let's look at the toolkit for maintenance. Cognitive behavioral therapy is like our set of wrenches, helping to adjust the thoughts that tighten anxiety's grip. Mindfulness meditation, on the other hand, acts like the oil, smoothing the friction of daily worries. We'll go through a few techniques, such as deep breathing exercises and grounding strategies, that you can use when you feel the anxiety revving up.
There are times when we all experience feelings of stress or anxiety. In these moments, you can use your breath to help calm those feelings. Box breathing is a simple relaxation technique that can help you reset your breath and return to its normal rhythm. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Box breathing can help reduce stress and improve mood. It can also help with controlling and managing emotions. It's very easy to learn. Imagine breathing around a box. Inhale as you visualize going up one side of the box, gradually filling your lungs with air. When you reach the top, hold your breath for 1 to 5 seconds as you picture going across the top of the box. Exhale gradually as you imagine traveling down the other side of the box. Pause again for 1 to 5 seconds as you go along the bottom of the box. Then repeat. This can be done 7 to 10 times in a row, focusing on the breath. If you can do it sitting down with your feet grounded, that will help too. But really, it can be done anywhere. Box breathing has physiological and psychological benefits. Physiologically, it regulates breath, increases oxygen to the lungs, and can help reduce blood pressure and lower heart rate. Box breathing can help psychologically by providing focus to your breath and removing attention from the things that are causing feelings of stress and anxiety. The repetition of box breathing can also help reduce stress. So, in moments when feelings of stress and anxiety are overwhelming, remember box breathing and the power of your breath as a simple way to relax and breathe a bit easier.
So this is a technique that's really straightforward to use, and it's really great for using in any situation where you feel intense emotion and you're feeling overwhelmed by emotion. So it brings you out of that emotional state. So for example, if you're feeling really angry, or if you're feeling really anxious before going into an exam or feeling really stressed, something like that. The other situation where it's really useful is for when people have experienced some sort of trauma in their past. They can be triggered by things that they perhaps see or smell or hear, and they get a sense of being back in that situation again, and that can be incredibly distressing. So grounding can be really useful in bringing you back into the present moment, into the here and now. So the first thing that I'd like you to do is to just look around you and name 5 things that you can see in your surroundings, and name those out loud, so just as if you're going through a list. So do that now. 5 things you can see. Next, out loud, name 4 things that you can feel. And it might be that because you're sitting, you can feel the chair, or it might be that you can feel something against your skin, like the fabric you're wearing, or the air around you, or it might be that you have to pick something up and feel it. So name 4 things now that you can feel. Next, name out loud 3 things that you can hear right now. And it may be that if you're outside, there should be plenty of sounds. If you're inside, you might not be able to hear as many things, but really listen carefully. If you can't hear 3 things, then you might want to make a noise yourself, like maybe tapping on the surface with your fingers or something like that. So out loud, name 3 things that you can hear. Next, name 2 things that you can smell right now. And again, it might be that you can smell something in your surroundings, or it might be that you need to hold something up to your nose, whether it's your skin, if you're wearing scent, or if it's something like an object, like maybe paper or something else. So name 2 things out loud that you can smell right now. And the last one is to name 1 good thing about yourself. It doesn't have to be anything huge, but 1 thing only.
And just like that, we've built a pathway through our anxiety maze. With practice, these tools and techniques will become second nature, allowing you to navigate anxiety with more confidence and less fear. Remember, every maze has an exit, and with the right map, you're well on your way to finding yours.